Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizka Salsabila, NPM 20612045. I'm from Chemistry Education Study Program, Riau Islamic University. Here I will explain about improve creative thinking ability and learning outcome using creativity problem solving or CPS model assisted by LKP, microscopic respiration level of electrolyte and non-electrolyte solution. Electrolyte solution and non-electrolyte solution are one of the material of chemistry. This material needs to be mastered by a student in order to solve problem of natural phenomena found in everyday life. But in fact, not all students master this material because of the many inhibiting factors that make many students afraid and not happy to learn it. Not only students, some teachers are afraid and fear in difficult. This is because the teacher does not fully material this master material. Of observation of the student's material of the concepts of electrolyte and non-electrolyte solution. They need to be low. This is indicated by number of students who have to not be able to distinguish between electrolyte and non-electrolyte solution. One of the subjectives of learning material of electrolyte and non-electrolyte solution is so that students can foster critical, creative, and independent skeptical thinking attitudes, skeptical attitudes, and can be cultivated through students' thinking abilities, one of which is creativity thinking. On this discussion, it is clear that the students' mastery of comprehension and creativity thinking is still lacking. So, it needs real action from the teacher to solve this problem. Creative thinking goes through several steps, namely problems orientation, formulating problems, identifying problems components, preparing information drafting according to problems, looking for ideas and views to solve problems. One way that can be taken is by carrying to learning model approach by the teacher. The conventional learning model must be replaced with a more contextual learning model so that students are able to solve problems. One such learning model is the creativity problem solving or CPS model. Creative problem solving or CPS learning is a learning model that emphasizes the thinking skills of students to solve problems and develop ideas toward to expression and not memories. The creative problem solving or CPS model is also a learning model that focuses on problem-solving skills, which is forward by strengthening creativity. The objective of the creativity problem-solving model are as follows. A student becomes skilled at selecting, reflect information, then analyzing it, finally resuming the result. B. Intellectual satisfaction will arise from within as a intrinsic gift to students. Students' intellectual potential increases. D. Students learn how to make the covers by going through the process of making these covers. The CPS method in electrolyte and non-electrolyte soluble material can be measured by several indicators. Indicators are tried to be exhibited in the learning process. Indicators according to Pepkin 2012 are students who are able to state a sequence of problem-solving steps. This means that students can make steps in the problem-solving process by estimating the state of the material context. The step of the creative problem-solving or CPS learning method, according to Pepkin 2009, are as follows. 1. Clarification of the problem. Clarifying the problem includes providing an explanation to the problem about the problem posed so that students can understand what kind of solution is expressed. 2. Brainstorming or expressing opinions. At the start, students are free to express opinions about various kinds of problem-solving strategies. 3. Evaluation and selection. 3. Evaluation and selection. In the evaluation and selection track, each group should build of words opinion or strategy is suitable of solving the problem. 4. Implementation. At this track, students determine which strategy can be taken to solve the problem, that apply the until try find solution on the problem. And at track of Pepkin 2012 creativity problem-solving model are 1. Students have problem-solving skills. 2. Stimulate the development of students' thinking skill, creativity, rationally, logically, and thoughtfully. 3. Education in schools in becoming more relevant on to life, especially to the world of work. 4. Generating courage in students to express their opinions and ideas. According to the International Journal of Research and Review Chemical Material that require a creativity learning model are material that have abstract content and required in better industry, such as electronic solution and non-electronic solution. Material that has a lot of memorization and make students tend to be lazy to read and resolution. The delivery of material that is difficult for students to understand is explained in verbal sense without any supporting media, which makes it more difficult for students to understand the material. Creative problem solving or CPS model according to Kevin Byron's ebook Creative Problem Solving. Systematic creativity problem solving is known as the Osborne-Params process. This process consists of 6 strategies. 1. Discovery of object. 2. Face finding. 3. Problem discovery. 4. Idea discovery. 5. Solution discovery. 6. Experience of the invitation. The problem of creative thinking skill and student learning outcomes must be resolved systematically tracked to upborn parents process. An example of a system approach to tracking creative thinking and student learning outcomes is the make field observations of going directly to the flat to retrieve data about about electrolyte and non-electrolyte solution and mutually direct practice. That's why students do this for themselves. Creativity about the topic they will discuss with the aim that students are able to group several kits of solution into electronic and an electronic solution. Experiment and so that students can think creativity for themselves about the topic they will discuss. Thank you. Thank you for watching. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.